Hello students. Today we are doing lesson 8 of standard 5 from the English Bal Bharati textbook, Peer Profile. This video was made just for you. Do remember to like, share and subscribe. This is an activity-based project which will help you develop your communication skills, your oral skills, your speaking skills. So do remember to try this activity. So, before we begin with the lesson, let's understand certain things. First and foremost, let's understand the meaning of the word peer. Peer means persons of the same age. So, who would be your peer? Your peer would be all the children of the same age group as you. That is, all the students that are in standard 5. So all the students or all the children that are in standard 5 would be your peer. Now let's understand the meaning of profile. Profile is a short description of someone. So therefore, what is peer profile? Peer profile means a short description of all the people of your age group. So all the children of your age group, if they give you the description of themselves, then that will be your peer profile. How are you going to carry on with this project? For this project, you will have to make 10 sheets of this particular specimen. Okay, so they have given you what you have to do. You have to make 10 sheets, similar sheets with these headings, and then you have to keep this place blank, and you have to make 10 sheets and give it to 10 of your friends of the same age group. Okay, so it should not be any parent or any cousin or anyone older to you, far older to you. It could be of your same age group. Okay, so what will you write in that? First and foremost, you will write my name. At home, they call me. So your friend has to write his or her name over here in this blank sheet. And then your friend has to fill the details of himself or herself. So first will come my name. My at home they call me, isn't it? Everyone has a pet name or a short name that they call at home. So that is what your friend has to fill here. My friends call me. So sometimes friends may call you in a different name. At home, you may be called in a different name. And among your, in school or in the official birth certificate or officially, you may have a particular name, your full name. So that is how you have to ask your friends to fill up. You can show the specimen to your friends and ask them, "Okay, this is how you have to fill up." But when you give the sheet to your friends, you have to see that this part is left blank because that is what your friend has to fill in. So let's continue. Some of the things I enjoy. So what is the thing your things your friend enjoys? So maybe one or two things, not many things. Okay. So one, two, or three things. Some of the things I appreciate. What is appreciate? Like. Okay, so the person may like certain things. So here it is given music, good handwriting. So in a similar way, people have different likes. Some of the things I fear. Everyone has some fear in them, isn't it? So, what is it that they fear? What is it that they are scared of? So, they can jot down again one or two things in each of the points. Some of the things I hate to do, isn't it? Some people, some things we do not like at all. So, what are the things that you do not like or your friend doesn't like? Some of the things I have to do, isn't it? It's very important whether we like it or we don't like it. We have to do that thing. So, what is it that your friend has to do that job? Some of the things I will never ever do it. Okay, so there are certain things we should never do it, no matter how tempting it is. Some of my good habits. Everyone has good habits, isn't it? We have to inculcate good habits in our lives. So, what are some of the good habits? And some of my bad habits. So we always dislike certain things in ourselves. So we don't want that. So when we jot it down, we remember those things, and then it helps us to, remove those bad habits, help us to not continue with those bad habits. My favorite personality. Who's a personality? Anybody whom we look up to. Maybe a role model whom we want to imitate, if we want to become like that person. It could be a public figure, or it could be somebody from your family itself. So, my favorite personality and what I like most about this person. So you can just write down why this person is your favorite person. What is the achievement of that person, or what is it something that you like in that person, that that person is your favorite person in your life. Now, as you continue with this, you have to remember certain things. Now, after you have collected the filled in sheets from your friends, so you have to ask your friends to fill in the sheets. Now suppose if you cannot go and give them personally, maybe some reason why, okay, so you can send it by an email, or you could take a picture of it and send a screenshot by WhatsApp. So now we have so many social media, through which we can communicate. So you can ask your friends to tell your likes or dislikes orally also. So that is how you can fill in these sheets yourselves also. So after you have collected the filled in sheet from your friends, go through all of them. Now go through means, just read them one by one, everything, read them. So that is called go through all of them, and make notes for each of the points. Now, how will you make notes? What are you going to do? You're going to make it into a report. So, use the notes to write a report about your friends, isn't it? You must have received your school calendar, or your school annual magazine. So you get a lot of reports in that, where they tell you about the incident that happened, or all the events that happened. So, in the same way, you are also going to write a report about this particular 10 sheets, the 10 peer profiles that you have collected. So, you make a report about what? What are the points? So, about your friends, likes, dislikes, habits, favorite personalities. So, you're going to jot down and you're going to find out which were the most common ones, which were the dislikes. Okay, were they some common dislikes with everybody? Were they some likes that everybody had? Or what kind of people they were? What kind of personality they have it? So all these things can be very clear from the peer profile sheets that you have collected. And have to then you can present your report orally or in writing. So you can make a written report, or you can present your report orally in class. So this will help you develop your communication skills. So orally as well as writing skills will be developed. So do try this activity without fail. But remember the following things when you make a written or oral presentation. So, here are some of the points that you have to remember when you're making your oral or your written presentation. So, what are the things you have to keep in mind? You need not mention the names of your friends in your presentation. So, remember that, not to make your names of friends, right? Don't mention the names of the friends that you have collected your profile from. Well, now why is this so? Why should you not write? Maybe the friend has trusted you, and has given his personal information, his or her personal information. Maybe he has a funny name at home. So if you call out or tell this, present this to the whole class, so what will happen is the other children might tease that person, and the person may not like it. So it is not good to give personal information out. So therefore we have to say it in a general manner, that this is what I found from the 10 profiles that I collected, and this was what came out of this, what the major dislikes were this, or the major likes were this. So all those things you can mention without mentioning your friend's name in your presentation. So you should only give a summary of what you observe in the responses given by many people. So what did you observe overall? So a general statement is what you have to make. So you should remember not to give out your friend's name. Then the other thing that you have to remember is your presentation should clearly show what many or most people enjoy. So if you find that most people like, eating ice cream, they have written likes. So you can say, yes, they have written their likes as eating ice cream. Or what is the most thing that people appreciate? Or maybe fear. No, everybody, some people have the fear of going at high places, on heights, okay, climbing mountains, or maybe going towards tall buildings or something. So what were the fears that people had jotted down? Then what only some of them mention, and what only one or two mention? So did you find any specific thing that a person mentioned, or only one or two people only mentioned about it? Or maybe some one of the things that many people jotted down. So all this information you can present it in your report. Then the next point is, if necessary, you may point out what is not mentioned by any of the people. So maybe something that you expected to be written. Okay, maybe you thought that the favorite personality of everybody would be Sachin Tendulkar, but no, everybody did not write it. So what is the thing that you found a little bit strange, or that this is what the people did not write? For example, you may say it appears that nobody is afraid of examinations, or as no one has included them in the things they fear. So that is what you can, find out. What were the fears? Was it like common fears, or was it something different? Then you should also mention what you found most interesting in the responses at the end of your presentation. So maybe there was something very, very interesting written by some of some of your friends. So anything that came up outstanding, when you are reading this peer profile. So that is what you have to mention when you're giving your presentation. And you must take care to see that you do not hurt someone's feelings when you get the sheets filled, or when you make your presentation. So maybe that person has given some personal information that nobody knows, only now you know it. So you should not make fun of it in front of the whole class, or among wherever you're presenting it. So that person's feelings may hurt. We should never hurt anyone's feelings. Maybe innocently also, never make fun of anyone publicly. Maybe you could mention it privately to that person, or maybe something you found funny, so you could just tell them, oh, I found this so funny about you. Okay, so that time that person may not feel so bad. So you should not publicly humiliate or make fun of anyone when you're giving the presentation. So all these points you should remember, and do solve this exercise, and that will help you, to develop your communication skills, your written skills, and it will help you to talk to many friends. So you can not only keep it to 10 people, you can later on continue with many other people. You could also do it with your members of your family later on. Okay, and then find out what they feel. So do try this activity without fail, children. To check your answers to all the textual questions and for free worksheets, visit our website at www.jkacademypro.com. You'll get the link in the description box below. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe.